One single economic report or a tweet from a central banker can move the market hundreds of pips in just minutes. And meanwhile, most regular traders are still drawing lines on a chart that doesn't even matter yet. In this video, you're going to learn why fundamentals are the most important part of my trading. You'll see exactly how I use real economic data to decide which direction the market is most likely to move before I even look at a chart. This is the real why behind every trade I take. So remember, from video number 1, we've got fundamentals, sentiment, and technicals. And here's the shocking truth most traders never accept. If your fundamental reason is weak, your technical setup is worthless. I don't care how clean the supply and demand zone looks. If the why isn't there, I'm not touching it. So over the weekend, I already look up the upcoming week's economic releases so that I can plan my trading calendar in advance. And then every single morning, the first thing I open is my Squawk box for real-time financial headlines. It's going to be my go-to source, guys. It's financial juice for worldwide news and potential geopolitical drivers. And next, I check what high-impact economic events are on deck for today using the FXEmpire's economic calendar. It's still smart to compare and contrast with other economic calendars out there. Consensus at the end of the day rules here, because what shows up as a red high-impact folder event on one calendar might show up as an orange medium-impact event on another. Getting multiple perspectives helps me see the clearest picture. So once I know the events, I pay close attention to the exact release times. I avoid trading right before, during, and immediately after major releases because spreads widen dramatically, and it becomes very costly. I'm looking for those true heavy hitters, guys. Gross domestic product, the consumer price index, the non-farm payroll events, central bank interest rates, the ones that can actually shock the market. Geopolitics plays a huge role too. Trade tensions, elections, conflicts, oil supply shocks, anything that shifts global risk appetite. And here's an edge that most traders completely ignore. I follow the heavy hitters directly on X. Presidents, prime ministers, premiers, central bankers, and key finance ministers. When they open their mouths and flap their lips, they move markets. I want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth rather than legacy media that often has agendas and just chases clicks. So it doesn't matter if we like their politics or not, ladies and gents, we still need to actually hear what they're saying. Here's the part most traders miss, and the real reason fundamentals are my why. Markets don't move because of pretty lines on a chart. They move because of real economic data. So when the actual numbers come out much better or much worse than expected, that's what drives big prices. That's exactly why I use a structured bias scorecard. It looks at many different economic reports and compares the base currency versus the quote currency if we're talking FX trading. When the bulk of the data points positive, I get a strong bullish score. When the bulk points negative, I get a strong bearish score. And if those items are between -4 and +4, it's neutral and I completely ignore it. That's why you don't see it on this chart here. So +5 or higher score equals strong bullish bias. I now have permission to look to the charts to time a buy. -5 or lower equals strong bearish bias. I now have permission to look to the charts to sell. And traders, this is very important because having a bullish or bearish bias does not mean I smash the buy or sell button immediately. I still have to go and analyze the chart using supply and demand zones, my master pattern, and my other technical tools to properly time the entry. And for transparency, me, myself, I'm a short-term swing trader. I usually hold trades for anywhere from 1 day to 5 days max. So I focus on the economic data and the time frames that matter most for the style that I trade. Why waste time drawing pretty lines on a chart if I don't have a strong fundamental reason to trade it? This is the same kind of data that CEOs and bankers talk about every single day on CNBC, Bloomberg, all the other financial legacy media, guys. They don't talk about candlestick patterns. They talk about economic numbers, growth, inflation, jobs numbers, interest rates. That data is the real foundation for buying and selling decisions. And my scorecard simply organizes all of it into one clear, bullish, bearish, or neutral signal. So here's what this looks like in real life. You can see the scorecard gave me strong permission. The fundamental surprise came in. Sentiment confirmed that smart money was on the same side, and technicals gave me the clean entry. That's the trifecta trio in action. And guys, this is not theory. This fundamental first approach is exactly how I've been able to stay out of the noise that destroys most accounts. If you only take one thing from this video, stop letting the chart tell you what to do and start demanding a real why first. So if you're still watching right now, you're already ahead of 90% of traders. In the next video, we're actually going to break down deep on sentiment analysis and how I use smart money versus dumb money as confirmation before I even look at a chart. So if this series is helping you, please do subscribe and turn on that notification bell. It is how we keep this content free for everybody. Drop a like if this is hitting home and comment below, what's the biggest fundamental mistake that you've made? Trade smart, trade with a powerful why, and I'll catch you in the next video. Trade safe.